Hi chat. Welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It's Monday, the 15th of November, and we're back for another stream. Hopefully you all are doing well. We missed last week's streams. Well, we did Monday. We didn't do the Saturday stream because I was on vacation. I was in New York. I'll tell you more about that later, but first let me say hi to everyone who was here today. JJMC was first today. Good to see you again. Ollie, Oxenfree, good to see you. Zero Night, welcome back. It's been a while. The Armchair Channel, good to see you again. Alamy, it's been a really long time. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Jack W. Burge, I feel like it's also been a while. I feel like it's been a while for everyone. Welcome back. Good to see you again. I Satisfied also resubbed. I guess we can play that. That's 16 months. Holy shit. Thank you for the continued support. I Satisfied. It is good to see you again. My chair is sliding off of my mat. It's really bothering me. Anyway, Belnathas is here. Good to see you again. Munye says Jack W. Indeed. Evil Gordita. Hello. The small size of this makes the heart look like a giant tongue licking you. Of the AWC carpet? Yeah. I do have a bigger version of it somewhere. Let's see if I can find the big version of it. And there's actually a little tooth on carpet in the big version, which little bitty tooth there. I wish I had the 800 by 800. I don't have the massive size of that one. I do have the massive size of this one though, so I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. Nightly, good to see you again. Hello. Cypher Atsu, welcome back. Elmy says, good to be back. Indeed. Are you going to be streaming more, perhaps? What happened to the hair? It has been a while, Jack W. Burge. Yeah, I got a haircut 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, before my GitHub Universe talk. I got my hair cut. Well, I got all of them cut. But yeah. Big Brian, hello, welcome. Hello, Anthony. I just got a pre-commit auto update in one of my repos, which is a good reminder of the stream starting. Oh shit. Yep, it is auto update day, which means I need to log into Amazon. Yeah, let me do that as we do. Oh, actually, we can do the captcha. You guys want to do the captcha? I know how much you love the audio captchas. Should we make it so that YouTube can hear it too? Yeah, we'll make it so YouTube can hear the audio capture too. All right, you ready?
Please type the numbers you hear.
Please type.
3 9 2
3 3 2
0.
Anyway, yeah, there we go with our everyone's favorite audio capture. Password manager, log us in here. Hear the music. 09 says it looks nice. Indeed. The observer says, "Hey, how was your time in New York?" It was great. So let me. I guess most of what I did was like met up with people and hung out and stuff. But I guess let's see. I flew in on Tuesday because because I suck at calendars. I did not intend to fly in on a Tuesday, but I definitely did. And once I was there, I checked in my hotel, put my stuff away. And then I went rock climbing with none other than Where's X, who is also a streamer. And yeah, we went rock climbing at one of the local gyms, which was fun. Then we got sushi and just had general good time. Wednesday, what did I do on Wednesday? There's a significant amount of inebriation, so some of it's a little fuzzy as to what I did, but yeah, spent a bunch of time with some old friends, mostly people that I worked with in the past, also some people I went to school with. But yeah, it was a good time. Good week off. It feels like it went too short. I'm already back to work now. I got 140 emails to sift through on Monday or today, but got through it. But yeah, it was fun. Arcade, hello, good to see you. I haven't streamed, but I'm here for a stream today. Well, welcome back. Good to see you. I must have notifications broken then, because I feel like I usually get your go lives, but oh well. Celestial Blue, hello, welcome back. Official Gatman says, hey Anthony, what's the blue thing in the middle of your keyboard? Unfortunately, Celestial Blue has also helped you out with that. Lots Drew, welcome back. Solus says, did you get some pizza? I did. I got lots of pizza. I got lots of bagels. Also got some sushi. Beers. Yeah, but overall, a very, very good time. So the first pizza place I went to, I actually just kind of fucked up. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'm in New York, so I'm gonna eat New York pizza. Lol, the first place I went to was entirely Detroit style pizza, which I really like Detroit style pizza, but it was not my intent. But it worked out. Celestial says, I spent 4 days fighting with virtual machines and Linux, and I generally think VMs don't like newer macOS. I just want to use PopOS. macOS. Well, macOS is your actual problem there. It tends to be a bit of a mess. Sol says, I'm going to have most of next week off. Nice. I think Stripe only has Thursday off. Which feels like a crime, but maybe they have Friday off too. I don't know. I didn't actually check. Jake Dover says, I have an interesting question about testing. No one jumping in. How would you test this? Well, without looking, often the question of how to test this is to refactor the code to be easier to test. If serial. Ooh. So admittedly, well, this may not be a piece of code that you would actually test, but I would also maybe split this out into two separate functions, because you've got a bit of the old friend Boolean test. No, Boolean trap. That's Boolean trap. Yeah, you got yourself a bit of a Boolean trap here. So like I might write this as two separate functions, and then the caller would choose which function they actually want to use. But I think at the end of the day, you still want to say like you are choosing between those two functionalities at some point. So I don't know. I would have to see the wider system that this fits into to make a better call on that. But I think, yeah, I think factoring this into two functions might help, or might start to help. I also don't know why you would. Something about these two words. One of them is not like the other, but I'm taking off. I only have Thursday off. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Why are people off? It's Thanksgiving in the US, aka celebrating genocide and conquering of native peoples, which is kind of shitty, but what do you think about blockchain? I think it is a solution trying to find a problem that does not exist and generally burns a bunch of fossil fuels and not really a productive technology. Joshua Oliver, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, it's Joshua Olivier. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Totally missed the other I in there. My bad. I have a weird situation where the client takes Thursday, Friday off, but we only take Thursday off, so I have to figure out, because I'm only going to spend 3 PTO days. I see. Foster says, have you ever used DocumentDB? Any opinions? Do you mean DocumentDB as a technology, or is there a specific DocumentDB called DocumentDB? Because it feels like, oh, it's an Amazon service. Oh, this is their like Mongo wire format thing. I have not used it. I've only used Dynamo. Shindigs, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And Batuhan Karameter, thank you as well for the follow. So sorry if I mispronounced your name, but welcome. I changed the outline. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Easy Light? Hello. I also can't see. I guess I got my flu shot today, and I'm getting my COVID booster later this week, so that will be cool. But welcome to the stream, Joshua. Good to see you. Oh no, blockchain. Yeah. Architect says only got 3 weeks of work left this year because I need to use up most of my PTO. Yeah, I know that feel. I think I'm going to take off like, well, I have a project I want to ship, but then I think I'm just going to take like a bunch of Wednesdays and Fridays off and stream some more, which will be cool. They say it's MongoDB compatible, but MongoDB constantly talks shit about it. Well, that's you mean in their best marketing interest to to talk shit about other competitors. But I do not miss having to worry about Mongo. Stripe runs a fuck ton of Mongo, but I'm so far away from it that I just don't care. So that's good. Presumably I could be closer and I would have to care more, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Rob Bajoin? Hello. Welcome. Josh says, I have a friend who dropped out of high school but wants to have a job in programming. Is it even possible? Yes. You can absolutely get a job without a degree. It is quite tricky to do so. And honestly, the first job is the most difficult one. Once you've got your first job, like, getting another one is not terribly hard. But getting your foot in the door is the hardest part, by far. But yeah, good question. Not American, but I have my last day at work tomorrow, and I don't start my new job for another 2 weeks, so I have some free time. Nice. Hey, what's up, details? Hello. Happy return to work. Yeah, happy for some value of happy, I guess. RJ says, I'm scared because I manage a large Mongo instance at work and haven't encountered any issues yet. I guess you're just getting lucky then, or you somehow administer it better than everyone else that I've dealt with. Fafuha, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Or is it Fafuja? Either way, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Tell them to do a bunch of projects and learn by doing, so they can show employers. Maybe stick that on GitHub or do open source. Yeah, that's always some good advice and stuff that I always advise as well. The answer says we have record-breaking COVID numbers once again. Oh no. Didn't manage to get over 70% vaccinated. Now the boosters are a thing. We already closed the vaccination centers. Oh no. Ellie says, I have a coworker who is super capable and didn't go through college or anything. Yeah, a bunch of people that I work with like don't have classical computer science backgrounds. Like, it's entirely possible to teach yourself and be successful at it. But yeah. Celestial Blue, yeah, has a degree in an unrelated field, as does my brother. Foster says, you said you use Dynamo. Do you have an ODM you recommend for it? I've only used one ODM, and I would probably not recommend it. I used Dynamo, and it was kind of okay. For the most part, I just use Boto 3 and convert the objects myself. Then again, my usage of Dynamo is not super complicated. It doesn't require things like an ODM. Like I'm mostly just doing simple gets and puts, and occasionally a query. But like, I don't know. I basically manually do the DM part of the ODM bits. But yeah. I haven't used it, but isn't that what SQL Alchemy is? So SQL Alchemy is a ORM, which is intended more for relational stores, which is an object relational mapper. But yeah. Eagle PT! Almost ready to be bored. I mean, you could be a month preemie like me. Thank you for the resub at 8 months in a row and 8 total. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Jack W. Bird says, you don't use lovely things like streams and indices in Dynamo. I do have a few indices. And I have one stream, but the stream like isn't... I just use the stream for logging. I don't really use it for I don't use it for actual data stuff. It's just for logging, just for stats. The Intro General says, in pre-commit.ci, how do you cache hooks? All supported hooks and all versions of them. Because pre-commit.ci is really fast. Yes! I can actually show you if I can find the diagram. Let me see if I can find the diagram. I know I made a thingy of this at one point. I don't have to make it again. Autoupdater. The builder. Do I have to make a new MS Paint drawing for this? Maybe I have to make a new MS Paint drawing for this. Here's the original design of pre-commit.ci. And it mostly looks like this, except this box and this box are the same box. This? No, that's for my crazy Docker image thing. One. Nope. Okay, I guess we'll have to draw a new diagram. get out your AWC paints, chat, because it's paint time. So the basic way that it works is there is an S3 bucket here. S3. Oops. S3 bucket. It's a bucket. And there are workers. This is an auto-scaling group. And there are... Do we not have a cylinder? Alright, well... we will have to use rectangles for our dynamos. So the way it works is there is a containerized thing that runs here. And this talks to Dynamo. Basically, I guess if you look at how pre-commit itself works, there is a database. There's this little... Oh, because I have my own thing covered up. There we go. So there's this little database that pre-commit uses locally using SQLite. And... basically keeps track of the versions and languages and all the other stuff that it needs to key stuff in. And basically what I do for pre-commit.ci is I take this database and instead use DynamoDB to store the data parts of it and an S3 bucket to store the actual, you know, clones and stuff. And that's kind of how it works. So it kind of round trips between these things to figure out what it needs, and it caches a lot of stuff locally and also caches stuff in the S3 bucket, and has, you know, expiry so that it can not cost me infinite money. But yeah, so basically every version that people use and every hook is stored somewhere for some amount of time. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. There's a lot more involved in that, because I basically have to transform between, you know, this world of database and data and this world of database and data. But there's a lot of clever tricks that go into that, but it's pretty cool. And I guess now I have to post this on the silly Twitter. Where did my window go? Hello? Nope, that's print. That's print. Bear with me while... Holy shit, why is their sign-in so... Why do they keep changing it, first off? I know why they keep changing it. I know exactly why they keep changing it. Because product managers want people to click more. Get that sweet engagement. Those juicy ad dollars. You're in control. No, thank you. I don't want the ads. Anyway, there you go. Not the most quality paint drawing, but close enough. Anyway, that's roughly how it works. Boop, boop, boop. Where did my fidget spinner go? Oh, where did my fidget spinner go? I have one of them. I don't know where the other one went. Oh well. But yes, pre-commit.ci is zoom fast. Objective Edge says, do you have a better solution to this? Seems broken. I mean, so the problem with this is well, this is clever. I do like this. How is this different? Wouldn't you have to have any order on this call here? Oh, wait. 1324. Oh, because you're depending on the async scheduler handing off here? This seems real fragile. Like, there's no guarantee that your event loop is going to run this task next. Like, it might just continue to run this task. Clever. I mean, if it works, it works, but I feel like this is super fragile, especially if you switch to a different event loop. Turkey, hello, welcome. Who broke your keyboard? I got real mad one day and just kind of smashed it over my face, so now I have a split keyboard. So, c'est bouquet. Exactly, Beldathis. Ethan says, my coworker wrote this code. What am I looking at with my eyeballs? Oh no. Oh. Mm. Mm. What? Why? I mean, this seems like a hack for his instance rather than checking for a typer. That's wild. Anyway, maybe not a data science person? That's a new tweeter? Yeah, there's AWS Paint. Is border radius a function taking the day of the year as an arg? It seems to get bigger by the day. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have stereo option. Yeah, exactly. That's why I think it seems broken. Yeah. How else would you? I think I would just assert that they all get called in any order. Like, I think I would use any order down here. Like, asking for serial execution in an async IO world is like, I think what I would do is use locks to ensure a particular order, but you're not really supposed to lock in async IO either. I guess you can use the AIO semaphores, but hey, what's up, time traveler? Hello, welcome back. Foster says, how much does DynamoDB cost at the low end per month? pre-commit.ci currently pays $0 for DynamoDB. Almost all of my cost is in EC2 at the moment. But I guess I can show you some of my stats here because you can kind of see my provisioning. So I have them very low provision because they don't get much throughput. This is the most active table, and you can see even its read and write capacity is fairly low. But this table gets hit the most. Now, granted, the read capacity is low, or the capacity units used is low because the average the average item size is 20, so it's not a big deal. This is the one that has the most write capacity because, or has the most write throughput. Oh, I guess this is higher now. Although then again, today is auto update day, so it tends to get a lot more read and write throughput here. And this is because the items are much bigger in size. They're about 3K per item. But I think if I rebalance things, I'll probably give this table more capacity, or auto scale it if it ever becomes a problem. Oh, this table is not provisioned. Okay, so I pay like 3 pennies a month. I forgot about this table because this has a very unpredictable write workload, and because of that, it makes sense to do non-provisioned. So this table also gets a lot of read workflow. I can actually eliminate most of this by doing some clever caching stuff. I just haven't done that yet. Because in theory, the runner can know that these are on disk. But, I mean, there's quite a few opportunities for me to continue to improve the speed of the run that I just haven't done yet. That I'm keeping in my back pocket if I ever need to make it go faster. So, but yeah, that's kind of my table setup. So not too much. I haven't even set up auto scaling yet. E13E7. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Yes, Python does have async. Stefan says, an interesting keyboard you have there. Indeed. Dynamo only starts costing a lot once you go past their free tier, and then it's quite expensive comparatively. Yeah, that's true. Lasting says, how much does that cost for the table that is used the most? So I fit entirely in free tier right now. This table, the runs table, is the one that's the closest to costing me money, because you can see it is right around 1 gigabyte in size, and I think Dynamo has 5 gigs for free tier. Holy shit. We passed 250,000 runs on pre-commit.ci, which is kind of nifty. But yeah. Still quick low if you aren't paper request. Yeah. Document.ci starts at $60 a month. Yeah, if you're running Mongo's expensive. It amazes me that you're still in the free tier. Yeah, well, I mean, there's not that much. Like, the only thing that is constant query workload is the repo badges. And in theory, what I could do if this ends up being like this badge here makes a request and hits a status table. If that becomes a problem, I can set up caching, or I can set up CDN caching. Like, there's all sorts of opportunities that I have to make this less of a query workload. Right now, it always goes to the database. X4NQ, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Pantheon Lab, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I guess you're not using the bastards like X-Ray free tier. Yeah, exactly. Not so much that, it's the fact that document.ci is fully managed. Anything fully managed will cost more than something you have to manage yourself. Yeah, I mean, Dynamo is fully managed as well. Dynamo doesn't have auto backup. I'm not super familiar with that. But I think there's a thing where you can just have it export to S3, which I should probably set up at some point. Get the product launched first and then do that. Okay, so what we usually start a stream with is going over the open source since last time, and I did like no open source while I was on vacation, and then yesterday I just went fucking ham. Yeah, so wait, did we do this on stream? Yeah, we did this on stream, so that was last stream. I turned off, this was actually something that was costing me money for something that I wasn't looking at. I thought S3 metrics were free, but they're not, so I turned them off. Did that during the week. And then I did a whole bunch of Flake8 stuff, which we can go over each of these separately. But I was like not feeling great in bed yesterday. Well, also I had to fast for blood draw that I did today. And I felt that if I got out of bed for a substantial amount of time that I would be really tempted to eat food, so I just didn't. So I just worked on my Flake8 branch. These are mostly things that I've split off from my other branch. So the first is coverage 6 has made package discovery a lot simpler. So I went through and remove the parallel mode because this was only used for like a setup tools thing, and I can delete this because coverage 6 auto detects these, so I didn't have to do anything there. And then just bump the version here and remove combine. Combine is for parallel coverage mode. I got rid of Flake8 polyfill. This was like a shim module for Flake8 2, but Flake8 2 has been dead for years, so removed it from the docs. CodeCov, not using it, so deleted the CodeCov YAML. There were mercurial shit in the repo, so I got rid of those. Added some types. Basically just this function, which was super easy. Int, stir none, stir. I don't know why this is a parameter. No one ever uses it, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Found some dead code in Flake8, oddly enough. There's an isWindows function that just no one was using. These truthy values that were just chilling. This function, I got rid of the setup tool support, so that's why that's gone. And this one was intentionally dead. I don't know why I did this instead of just deleting the function. I think I wrote this on stream, and my brain was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this so that I know all the things that are raising errors, and then I'll fix them. And then I probably just forgot to delete this function. This was unused, and that was unused. And there were tests for some of the stuff that was dead, so deleted that dead code. I used my dead code checker that I wrote called dead, which is this project dead? Maybe. Good old metrics billing. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about Cloud Provider is that I can't set a hard limit on all resources. It'll be deactivated. So if I'm done or something, I could create an infinite loop of Azure functions and pay much money. Yeah, that happens. I found a bunch of example files that just were dead. It's completely unused. So I deleted those. They were also causing MyPy issues, so killed two birds with one stone. Flake8's Flake8 config had some extra stuff that I was able to just delete this and simplify the ignore to use extend ignore instead. Cleaned up a comment about Flake8 2 again. Found some more test fixtures that were not used, so I deleted those. Added, improved coverage here. And added a test for benchmarks. I kind of want to delete this feature because I feel like no one actually cares about the number of files processed per second and other kind of useless stuff. But anyway, I added a test for it so that coverage is a little bit higher and I didn't break it on my other branch. I was doing some debugging and I was having a hard time understanding what this jobs argument is, so I added a repr so that I could see exactly what it looks like while debugging. T is greater than dead? Yeah. This was a to-do comment that Eric put in the codebase a while back. Eric is a friend of mine that I met in college. But I was able to clean out this attribute, this assignment, and all of this basically by changing this from a tuple to just the namespace. Marsha's here. Hello, Marsha. Good to see you again. So clean that up, clean it up here as well. Basically solving this to do. And these are all private APIs, so I can change them at will, which is great. I changed main. Main used to have a side effect of raising system exit. I changed it so it returns an integer, so it's a lot easier to test. This basically talks. This is basically the stuff that I talked about in my very first explains video, number 001. Basically changing exit to exit code. Yeah, I had to move this around. I think this is a bug. So there's let me show you the wackiness of this. You do Flake8 count, and then you do Control-C. Oh, I did it too slow. It prints a random 0 at the end, even though the file finishes. It's like, yeah, that seems right. I don't know why it does this. I think I'll probably deprecate this option because I don't know how anyone would actually use this. It seems suspect. Yeah. All this in one single morning in bed? Yeah. 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 Yep. I did all this basically one morning. Mr. Shotless, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. yeah. I think this is a bug, Elmi. I agree. Oh, I found another interesting Flagate bug. Already have Virtual here. Pip install flakate JSON, which is a JSON formatter. If you do flakate, oh, we need a file that's failing. So if we do flakate t.py, looks fine. You can also do a JSON formatter. Oops, format JSON. Right, that's the wrong flakate. You can do a JSON formatter, which does this thing. I'll put a back at the end so that it doesn't fuck up my PS1. Which is fine. But then if you turn on statistics mode, you just get this like random string in the middle here, which is broken. And if you do benchmarks, it gets even more fucked up. Is it benchmark? Yeah. So it just like kind of shits itself into the middle of JSON. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these options are just kind of broken. I also found this while doing that. The bug emote is bugged. Yeah, I was like, where's the boog? I don't see the boog. Rip. Hey, what's up, Shotless? Welcome. You're cool, thanks. Well, welcome. But says, maybe I missed it. How was your New York trip? It was New York. Yes, indeed. It was great. Went climbing with Where's X, and also met a bunch of people from my previous work and from school, and ate a bunch of good food, and saw a bunch of parks. On my day that I wasn't doing anything, I basically was like, I'm gonna see as many parks as I can. So I just wandered around parks. They were nice. But yeah, it was a good trip. And my inbox is at like 16, and usually it's at 0. So, yeah, I have a lot of open source to catch up on. But yeah, I found this bug too while working on this. And this made me notice the other bug. Fix test name. Oh, I forgot to rename the test. The funny thing is, the last person that changed the functionality also forgot to rename the test, because the test was originally called test exit does raise, and then the doc string says verify application.exit doesn't raise system exit, which is what I changed it to do, but it wasn't what it originally did. So, and again, like, I think this is a useless doc string. So, we'll actually see what I did to this in a later commit, because I got fed up with writing stupid doc strings. Oh, this was the start of me trying to refactor stuff. There was this like real complicated and tangly logic. Yes, this is a little unsightly, but it's our best solution now, right now. Not anymore. So I basically cleaned up this logic, so now it is just a single expand paths function. Create checker. Oh yeah. No, I factored that into this. Yeah, so now there's this new expand paths which does all of that logic for me. The eventual plan is to not call it here, but call it in some higher level thing, so that I can kind of flip the way that it works right now. Because right now, it's very much like a mega object that controls another mega object, which controls another mega object that controls another mega object. And it's just like really tricky to trace and follow and refactor and debug. And what it really should just be is like function call. But yeah, basically split this out to a separate module, and it didn't have any tests, so I wrote a bunch of tests for it somewhere. Oh yeah. And here's where I turned off the doc strings checking for tests because fuck that noise. Improve integration tests. Yes, I found a bug in one of my tests, and so I cherry picked it out. Basically changed these assertions. Not that interesting. Basically just changed this function to be an actual assertion. And wrote a test for plugins, which I accidentally broke in my other branch that I haven't merged yet. Still a giant work in progress, but this is all stuff that I split out from that. Keyword only arguments. So this is the pattern that you would use for a required named only argument in Python 2, but you can just do this in Python 3. And same dealio here. These are required keyword argument and optional keyword argument. So I swapped those around to be named only arguments, which is basically just after a star arg. Did that here as well, and here. But yeah, pretty nice, easy cleanup. Objective Edge says, worst thing I came across recently, why not as instance? Oh. What the why? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. You met Where's Zax? I guess this is the second mirror you've met IRL. It's true. It's true. Hey, what's up, Mori-TI? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Well, unless you count Jordan and True, because I met Jordan and True, and why is this name escaping me? Really likes baseball, likes the White Sox, built guy. What is his name? Why can I not remember his name? I don't know, but I met him in real life too. So, yeah. Oh, he's on my team, right? Twitch.tv team. Is that how this works? Oh, Kid Queb. Yeah, I met Kid Queb also in real life. So, I have met a few other people. IRL. Rowario, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Is this JavaScript? What's up, Alexa? Good to see you again. Import as underscore async context to inherit, just so I can easily have the same name. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Hey, what's up, Joel Mega? Hello, hello. I have not met BG in real life. I have not. Oh, I typed on my other branch. I have 100% type coverage now for Flake 8, but not on this branch. So I removed the allow list and turned it into a block list. So there's many fewer things that are untyped, and in a twist of irony, I actually deleted all these in my other branch. So that's why this to-do will never get to done, because I will just delete them instead. And that's all the open source stuff I did yesterday. But yeah, that's basically all I did all day was open source stuff. So that's that. I guess next we can do our graphs for today. I got, I think, one auto update PR personally. Not much updated this weekend or this week, so a bit quiet. Ooh, we actually hit our peak though. Interesting. Cool. And we already know what these two are. We will take a look at those in a bit. Wow, 8,600 repos. Holy shit. And it took 420 or 1620. Took 5 hours to complete. we're slowly approaching stream time. But we got plenty of time, I guess. Alexa says, just botched Remace, but saved my ass thanks to Reflog and JetBrains local history. Nice, nice. Good old reflog. Amazon code has some interesting stuff in it. Oh no. Resource meta. Hey, what's wrong with this? No, wait, what's wrong with this? It seems fine. What? What's wrong with this? Oh, double under eq. Two metas are equal if their components are all equal. Oh, that's just cheating. I guess that's like an easy way out. It kind of works. Doesn't always work though. Ahemd Soliman, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. What's wrong with Boda 3 load times? Yeah. Did I say hi to Robotic Head? If not, hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. All right, let's take a look at these. Make sure they are what I expect them to be. They should just be those two branch protection things, which I'll fix at some point. How would you rate your experience with the service console? In this account, actually, it's been fine, but I've had some experiences with the AWS console. Wait, that was not the button that I wanted. Why do they change? They keep changing the names of the buttons and the colors of the buttons and where they live. Okay, yeah, this is one of the branch protection ones. Oh. This is not what I thought it was. Okay. Oh, maybe they disabled this. Oh, I think they yeah, this is one that I have to look at. Ronzal Debna, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, so I need to fix this, or I need to figure out a solution for them. This clone is too big. I probably will just change the max to be slightly bigger. Because 50 megabytes is actually kind of small. I might expand that a bit. I don't know. We'll get to that when we get to the open source stuff. But I think that failed because they deleted it. So these are fine to just purge. We already looked at the count for today, and so we can start looking through my open source backlog. And Gandala, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Solomon says, finally found someone talking about Python. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Oh, do I have the Python tag? I think I forgot to put it. Oh no, it is only string. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There are dozens, yeah. Jamaica says, for some reason I can't seem to figure out the conversion from a quaternion to Euler angles. Is there some Wikipedia formula for that? I don't know the answer either. But anyway, that's autoupdate for today. Oh yeah, we want to look at this. See how far back things were. 4 minutes. No, 3 minutes. 2.5 minutes. It's actually very good. That often concerns me. This number shouldn't be that high. Usually means someone's trying to do something sketchy. Oh no, right, I looked at this earlier. Yeah, they just had a repo that was pulling in too many dependencies, so it just timed out. We look at requeues. No requeues today. Cool. But yeah, if you look at this, oh, there actually weren't that many runs today. Huh. Oh, that's failures, successes. Yeah, we're almost to the point where there's a continuous background set of runs. It's kind of cool. Because this line is continuous. That means there has been a run every 5 minutes for the last 12 hours, which is cool. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, let's start with open source stuff. Oh. Someone might actually want to sponsor my stream. Would be cool. That would be neat. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Did you replace the keyboard with a similar one, or was it always that clean? Yeah, it's always been about this clean. I do need to clean it though. I haven't cleaned it in a while. A little bit dirty. Apologetic XOXO says, what is this graph pertaining to? Like, what did you build that people are using? That graph is pre-commit.ci, which is my CI system that I've been working on stream for a while. The idea behind pre-commit.ci is it uses pre-commit, which is the open source linter code formatter framework, to auto-fix pull requests and run your linters and code formatters for you. Yeah, which is super cool. How do you find motivation to do chores? I mean, I have ADHD, so chores are just kind of like what I do when I don't want to do anything else. Have you made a pre-commit.ci video yet? I mean, my GitHub Universe talk is kind of that. Hey, Gavin, thank you for the resub. At 15 months, holy shit! Thank you for your continued support. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Oh yeah, what are we gonna do about this, by the way? Because I see this every week. Are we just gonna drop these builders, or what are we gonna do? Jack W. Burge, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. There's a wiki page, but I need to have them in ZYX order, and the wiki has some stupid coordinate system that's right-handed Z up coordinate. Oh, that sucks. Have you tried ignoring? I also have ADHD, but when I don't have motivation to do anything else, I game hard, not chores. I guess that's fair. Who cares about Mac users anyway? Yeah, exactly, Moomy. How you doing, Moomy? Good to see you again. Surely we have another Mac build, right? So it's not completely turned off. Yeah, like we still have this. What do we do, Gabernat? Do we just yeet these? I don't think we can drop it. Most likely we have to move it to GitHub Actions. I just don't have the time to do it now. Oh. Wait. But... Oh. Because on GitHub Actions, it can download those even if they're not part of the runner? I feel like GitHub Actions... I mean, Azure Pipelines and GitHub Actions are the same builder. I'd be surprised... I would be surprised if that works, but it might. You're wrong. Going on holiday for the next 2 weeks. Nice. Well, have a good holiday. Hopefully you have a good time. Oh, I think Marsha's trolling John Mega. I think she's doing a what's up, what's up, sort of dealio there. Okay, yeah. Let's look at this. We have some issues with the current way this works. Develop branch with main default branch for releases. Having an option in the pre-commit.ci config file to specify the branch to auto-update against would be nice. Given that a const are ephemeral, I think that would mean the default main branch would need to be the source of truth for the auto-update settings, which should change pretty infrequently. Then that source of truth is telling pre-commit.ci that the source of truth for auto-updating hooks is an alternate branch instead of the default. Pre-commit.ci running on pushes to develop branch might not be essential. It already runs for PRs targeting develop, and that should do a decent job keeping it clean. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable idea. Wonder if it should be branch or branches, though. I can't think of a workload that would require. Actually, I think I only want to do one. Would something like this satisfy everyone's use cases? Yeah, auto update branch in the end branch for the repository. That would point the auto updater to and rewrite the develop instead of whatever. Yeah, something like that. If you check the rewrite / talks branch, talks4 branch, you'll see that it runs the CI with those Python versions. Oh, did you change the talks4 branch to use GitHub Actions? Missed that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that my guess is setup Python is downloading those instead. Oh, I guess this is the only one that overlaps though, because everything below 3.6 got chopped. 3.6 macOS. When was the last time this ran? Probably October 4th. It might be broken on the rewrite branch too. Because they started failing on November 1st. There's a whole month in between those, so it might be broken in GitHub Actions too. Not really sure. Hey, what's up, 9 Lives? Welcome, welcome. What's your favorite coding language? I like to write C#, but I haven't written it in quite a while. Azure Pipelines has more restricted Python versions compared to GitHub Actions. Yeah, that's because set up Python Azure Pipelines. Where is the fucking GitHub repo? This one. There's an issue for this, but I doubt it will ever get solved because, yeah, this one here. Already thumbs up it. Yeah, they haven't implemented this yet, which would be great if it existed, but it is not. And my guess is that's what the GitHub Action stuff is using to download those, if I had to guess. I like HTML, CSS, but JavaScript is giving me a hard time. I think it gives everyone a hard time. Sarcastic Tonic says eLisp. Oh no. Oh, you have other projects that work. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Do a manual run. I'll see it works. Yeah, no, I trust you. I trust you. Yeah, I believe you. Moving to GitHub Actions will work. Virtual still runs with 3.5.2. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Cool. That's out of the way. Cluster, I tried JSONnet. 9 lives, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I can probably bump the limits a bit. I think JSONnet should probably fit. If I up the repo limit, I'll play around with stuff and let you know. Just a heads up, I haven't actually changed per tier limits yet, and don't quite want to publicly document them since it essentially gives people use information and it makes them more fiddly to change. I'll see what I can do here. Am I actually gonna test that though? Let's see, if we log into my second GitHub account, I can probably just modify the dev runner and restart and play around with the limits there and see how big it actually makes. Any ASCII, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Feel free to put in a PR to move it if you have time though. Yeah, I will if I get around to it. I've got 16 other things to do. Oh, which reminds me, I have a really slow thing that I should start before I do all these other things. So let's do that first. And that is to upgrade deadsnakes to 311. Import upstream 3.11.0 alpha 2. 3.11 or 3.11 in quotes. Yeah, exactly. 9 Lives says I made a story game with C# once, and it was easy at the time. Now I've completely forgotten it. Nice. Nice. There's also a new 39x. Probably. Yes, 398 I need to also do. Apparently, they've been doubling up on the blog posts. Did I miss any others? No. Okay, so I'll need to do 398 as well. Why not 310? Weird. 3.9. This one should be easy, because 3.9 is in bug fix, so it should also be fine. Wait, 399? Wait. Did I just... Oh. I see. Okay, well, we'll just skip straight to 399 then. Arg parse regression? Arg parse? Oh yeah, that's a pretty bad bug. Yeah, this would have broke some of my stuff too. Interesting. Blah blah blah. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway, we will we'll skip straight to 3.9 there, because we only keep one version of it anyway. Import upstream 3.9.9. Thank you for letting me know, chat. And not Bill James, welcome. RTI says I can probably crib from TuxDev Azure Pipelines to make this a bit smaller. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think Tox uses the templates. I have a set of templates as well, which I really like. Basically the way they work is you end up including from a template and just parameterizing it, and then it generates a bunch of jobs for you. Isn't really an equivalent for GitHub Actions yet. I'm hoping they finish that at some point. Okay. Gonna refresh the patches there. Oh no. No. Not this fucking file. Oh. Fortunately, I've resolved this conflict a bunch of times, so we're just gonna cheat here. Oh, but that reminds me, I also have to fix this. This is also broken. For some reason, my Humber went to 398 when I uploaded today, not 310. Yeah, Humber's not ready for 310 yet. Yeah. Yep. Anyone want to fill me in what coding language he's currently using? Well, I haven't written anything yet, but we'll mostly be writing Python today. Fuck. It takes so long. Dropping frames? No. My network is slow today. This should be clean. Yeah. I'm just gonna assume this is fine, and if it's not, then I will fix it afterwards. But since it's, you know, fairly far advanced into 3.9, I don't expect any simple changes. GPT key. We'll get 3.9 up there, and then we'll do the 3.10s as well, or the 3.11s as well. Very work in progress, yeah. I wanna learn Python, but it keeps giving me loss every time. I mean, keep at it, build projects, learn stuff, you'll get there. What's the purpose of the project you're working on right now? This project right here provides new and old versions of Pythons for Ubuntu. So if you want to run anything other than the Python that ships with an LTS release, you can use my packages to forward port or backport stuff. I'm basically repackaging Python for other people. John Miguel says, I've gotten to the point where I'm looking at some decompiled Unity code someone made because Unity has a sensible coordinate system. Nice. Objective Ridge says, have you done an explanation of how to get talks to do coverage with the source layout yet? I have not actually talked about coverage at all in a video. And admittedly, I don't know the answer to working with source layouts because I don't use them. But I could probably figure it out and make a video about it. But yeah, I do want to do that at some point. GPG key, paste, and copy. Marsha says, are you okay? What do you mean? What do you mean, are you okay? I'm not okay, I promise. I'm learning 4 languages, ukulele, and coding, and there's just some stuff I can't do. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. He's just using English right now, yeah. Hey, what's up, random crazy person dude? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Enigmatic, how you doing? He's doing God's work. What are you doing? I see errors. Yeah, this always prints that. They're just, you can just ignore those. That's just kind of normal. I don't know what they mean. I don't really care so much. Can you help me code a trigger bot? What does that mean? What is a trigger bot? So we want to find the alpha 2 with not many commits ones, like this one. Then what? It's not right. Oh. It's a drop song chat. I fucked this up. I have to actually apply the patch queue. Control file not found. Oh no. Okay, what day did Alpha 2 come out? Thanks. 10 days ago. So on the 5th, we're looking for 11.5 here. Oh, that's not what we want. This one. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's what we want to see. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's not make trigger bots. I don't even know what the trigger bot is. Deadsnakes does work with Pop! OS. Nice. Yeah, as long as you're using the same as long as you're targeting the LTS releases, it should work fine. Did you make the code coverage tool yet? No. I have so many things I want to do. Oh, cheating in CSGO. Yeah, we're not gonna discuss things that violate terms of service, so not gonna do that. Yep, we're not gonna do an aimbot. Not happening. It really sounds like a help me cheat bot. Yeah, that sounds exactly what it is. You can sell them for money. Yeah, it's not ethical. Not something I'm doing. Breaks the TOS of Twitch. Yep, exactly. Not happening. Yep. Hey, what's up, Dale Effect? Hello. Welcome. Triggerbot is about that simulates the horse from the Roy Rogers show. What? Grindshell, welcome back. Good to see you again. What about selling things for free? Does not compute. Okay. Another conflict? I think we do this. DJ Terraform. Wait, didn't we have a DJ Terraform last stream too? Do we have 2 DJ Terraforms in the house? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, we don't need this. Because no more math auto. Cross your fingers, hope it's right. It's gonna be like, this is empty. Do skip instead. Okay, I run skip instead. And then I think I do exit 0. Okay, we're gonna run the build. I'm gonna go fill my water. I'll be right back, and I'll see you in a sec. All right, we're back. I got my water. The build's going. Trigger the fastest racehorse in the West. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Selling for free, the opposite of taking things for free. Yeah. Objective Rage says, I love a code coverage tool where it would tell you the coverage by test file, then you can work out if the coverage is because someone actually meant to test the code. So you can kind of do that, and I've been doing that recently with my Flake 8 rewrite. You can run just a single test and figure out what code it covers. So if we do this, do run a specific test, so like test unit, plugins. Oh no, did I forget to push? I must have forgotten to push. Or I forgot to fetch. So you can run a specific test. Actually, we're going to put chat up here because otherwise it ruins the compression. Test unit plugins finder, for instance. And then you can select which file you want it to cover. Source Flake 8 plugins finder. So this should... right, we got rid of coverage combined. Should, well, in this case it's 100% coverage there, but if we took some other tests, just find a random test. Test style guide, coverage reports include style guide. You can see that this test does a pretty poor job of covering the module that it's supposed to cover. AntCB, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Didn't notice all the stubble earlier. Yeah, I forgot to shave this morning, so this is what I get for a day of not doing the shavey-o shave. Wait, what'd you get bonked for, Marcia? What? Ncap, Wireshark, Python command, all you need for a night of fun. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Matt O'Fury, welcome back. Good to see you again. JavaScript is all you need for me to punch my PC. Yeah, happens. Happens indeed. Okay, so while this is running, oh, we can also check on this, see if it fails or not. Oh, but I wanted to muck around with forking this person's repo. This one, we'll fork it up here. Give that a good old frock. And then results dev log in. Set up that other repo. Yes. And then you will edit the file. Ooh, sub-modules too. True. Yeah, sure. I guess we will just add new line here. And we will see the error message. Try and fix it. Ecumenic says, I'm a babyface, I shave and I can go 3 days without seeing stubble, but after that it turns into a lush beard. Wow. my facial hair is fairly patchy. I can definitely draw a line from like here to here that's just nothing. I don't really grow a great beard. I get the full-blown neck beard though. All that comes in great. But yeah. Oh well. I think I look better shaved anyway, so just the way things go. Some of the Unity code also doesn't give me the correct angles. Oh no. You're now allowed to muck around and fork around on stream. Yeah, we're forking around in here, chat. Let's see. Yep. What happens? What happens if we modify the code in prod and see how big this actually needs to be? Like, what if I change that to 100? Should be fine. I know, don't edit your code live on the box, but it's fine. Runner. Is it in worker? No. I think it's in this file. Oh. Who owns this? Kurt. Yeah, we'll just sudo install Babby. What could go wrong? The clone max size 50. Heads if we put this to 100. Systemctl restart pre-commit.ci worker. Right, -- unit. Job started. Why does it have... Oh, I know why. Because this used to just print this. Now it prints all the other information about it, including each of the language layers. Right. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can try it again. Let's see what. Marsma, hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Imagine growing facial hair, yeah, right? I don't grow hair, I grow pimples. Aw, rip. That sucks. Rippy dippy to that, I guess. Okay, so it's doing something. So many notifications. Oh, code examples. Look at that. The global interpreter lock. This was a really good video. So if you didn't see this one, I feel like I put a lot of effort into this, and I feel like it was a fairly good explanation. And I had a lot of really cool, nifty demos. So definitely check that one out. Yep. Oh yeah, and Unicode names. One of these things is not like the other. Those look like the same character, right? Right, chat? Can you actually see it if you zoom all the way in? Oh, you can you? No, they look the same. These are two different characters. What's the normal zoom that I have? 150? Like enough. Guess not 150 because I can't see it because it's off screen. It's like the Greek question mark. Yeah, it's the Greek capital A here. Yeah. Grubadub says, "What's that on your thumb?" This fidget spinner? This fidget spinner? One of those two things. Fidgety toy, I assume. Yeah, I probably just did this. So it kind of looks like it's coming out of my thumb. New to the stream, but welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to have you. Okay, sick. Well, that's one thing out of the way. This finish? No. It's like, who reacted to this? Oh right, we implemented this a couple streams ago. My immediate thought was panic, and I was like, oh wait, right, I did that. Yeah. No module named room. Okay, cool. But this looks like it built fine. How big did this end up being? Oh, that's actually not so bad. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just bump it up. Yep. Looks like if I bump the limit up a bit, this fits pretty nicely. Isn't a big deal. Stupid auto indent thing. Where does that live? Oh, that's not what I want. We timed it just right at the middle of activator. This is like a 1 in 150 millisecond timing there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Malformed object name origin head. Biting Bits, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Better logging, more skip reasons. System T. What are you? Add support for extra languages. This is a really old patch? Yeah, it's a really old patch. We've already merged this. But we're gonna reclone this repo because there's something messed up about it. I know usually it's like, no, you don't need to reclone. But it's gonna be faster than trying to figure out what was wrong with it. Raz TY, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Malformed head, you say? Yeah, I don't really know what that means. Oh no. Oh no, this is worse than normal. Hello? What are your error? What problem you have? Fatal error. Oh, the test thing. Right. Debian rules. Oops. And we're on the build again. The patch is dated July 29th. Yeah, I did eventually see that. And it's usually faster and easier to reclone than Google for the proper git commands. I mean, usually you can just use reset hard, but I don't know why that was broken. Is it still broken? No, it's fine now. Well, I don't know. Hex Shrunken Head, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. What is this? So this is deadsnakes, which is forward ports and back ports of Python. I am specifically building 3.11.0 alpha 2 over here. And this is pre-commit.ci runner outdated version. Thank you for the resub at 17 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's great to see you again. Hopefully your Monday or Tuesday is going well. This is Twitch. Yeah. Oh no, Marsha, did you just lose your sub like just now? Rip. Hex Shrunken Head, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, you have your mop. You have your mop still, though. Okay, so I think Zero Night. Hey, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. So I think I just changed this 50 to 100. Not that good enough. Build max size. I think I should make this bigger. Yeah, it's probably fine. Probably fine. I lost my prime because I lost my student prime. Ah, I see. I see. Bummer. Bump. Clone max size. Update clone max size to 100 MB. pre-commit.ci/issues. Silly buttons. Silly buttons! I have no buttons for you today, but thank you for the gift sum to JVM29. How you doing? How you doing, silly buttons? 99. Almost up to 100 issues on pre-commit. Oh, I did that wrong. Pre-commit.ci. Oh, you tried to click to Marsha, but you clicked the wrong button. That's why I was laughing. I was like, I feel like you tried to help Marsha out there, but you misfired. Heck Shrunken Head says, loving the keyboard. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's certainly an interesting keyboard. That's definitely true. So I went to the doctor's today, and somehow I had remembered, like, I'm extremely lucky that I remembered my doctor's appointment today, but somehow I remembered it yesterday and the day before. And I haven't been in a really long time, so I knew that they wanted to do like blood testing or whatever, so I started fasting. Well, I had dinner on Saturday at like 6 p.m. and I went to bed. And then Sunday, I didn't get out of bed until like 2 because I just sat in bed and programmed all day. And so they wanted 24 hours of fasting time, and so by the time that I'd woken up, it would have been exactly 24 hours until my doctor's appointment. So I basically fasted for 32 hours instead of what I needed. But let me tell you, oh wait, no. 42 hours. I was real fucking hungry after I got my blood drawn, but I got there in the end. Grumdum says, hi Anthony, I heard you explain what this is, but I don't speak code yet. Can you explain to me a super beginner coder? So I guess we'll talk about this. This is easier to explain. So Python has a bunch of different versions, and normally Python is a programming language. And on Ubuntu, it usually ships at just a particular version, and they never really update it. So Ubuntu 2004 will always have Python 3.8, and mostly will always have 3.8.10. But sometimes you want newer versions of Python, such as like 3.9 or 3.9 version 3.9 or 3.10 or even 3.11, which is not out yet but is in alpha. Sometimes you want newer versions, and sometimes you want older versions. So you do like 3.7 or 3.6 or 3.6 or 3.5. But anyway, all these versions that are not 3.8 are packages that I have built specifically for other people. So I build a bunch of Pythons. So that's what that is. Outdated Version has gifted a sub to Marsha. Thank you for the gift there. Outdated Version. Oh, and that triggered a hype train. Scam train. K Melina F, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Marsha, you're getting close to the 2-year badge, which is crazy considering. Git commit amend just opens the commit message in Vim. That's super useful. So what amend does is it modifies the previous commit, and the default behavior is to open your editor to edit the commit message. In this case, it's opening Babby, but it could open Vim if Vim is what you have configured. It's also the same thing that happens if you it's also the same thing that happens if you do git commit without doing -m. It's going to open up your text editor and have you enter a message. But amend modifies the previous message. So if we did WAT here or whatever, and I did git commit -- amend, it's going to open that up, and I could change the message in here. Rollers, thank you for the resub. At 17 months, thank you for your continued support. It's great to see you again. Hopefully your day is going well. But sometimes you don't want this. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I don't care to change the message. And so you can do -- no edit, and that'll just skip the message thing opening, which is great. I use that a lot. Like the command that I use the most is git commit amend no edit and git push origin head -f. I run this command all the time. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Jamaica says, I'm looking forward to this keyboard. Ooh. Their product photos look hot. Sturdy steel base. Oh, that's cool. I'm not good enough at keyboards to use this. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna merge this. It's gonna take a while to deploy to dev, so we're just gonna let it go. Kind of a hurry up and wait situation. Polymathic Man, how you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Did you make some sort of terrible test coverage joke when they mentioned blood tests? No, but the funny thing is, the lady was drawing my blood, and I have a Hacktoberfest shirt on, which has Digital Ocean on here, and she's like, oceans aren't digital. The fuck does that mean? I had to explain to her that they're a cloud company. She's like, what is a cloud company? I was like, oh no. They do computers. I do computers. But yeah. Oh, I also I had like a really hard time explaining to my doctor what I do and why I can live in Michigan and why I don't have to live anywhere near my company. And then he's like, well, back in my day, they didn't even have computer science. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, I guess that's fair. But he's a really nice guy. I'm a fan of my doctor, who I just literally RNG'd. So I guess it turned out all right. Storm, hello, welcome. Anaconda for the win. That's certainly a take. Sarzo. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Grimdub says that's super cool. Yeah, I mean, it was a project that I used to use a lot, and then the maintainer before me was like, yeah, I don't use Python anymore. And so I was like, I could try and figure it out and take it over, and now I spent much time on it, so I guess that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Hexshrunken says, I've been using Git for a while now, but mainly through an IDE, PyCharm. Any advanced tutorials out there? Wouldn't mind paying for it either. Well, I have a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel. It's not really organized in any particular way, but if you go click through that link and go to this GitHub stuff here, there's a whole bunch of... Why did it go to the bottom? That was weird. There's a whole bunch of Git tutorials, and I go over all sorts of different, techniques and cool stuff that you can learn. So I don't know, check out some of my videos. Antipixelated says, throw in a recent author to set the date at the current time. Oh yeah, that is also helpful. Good call, Antipixelated. Oh, some of the new hype emotes are Pokemon. That's cool. Did I get one? I did. What the fuck is that? What is this? Oh, it's a fish! It's a fish! Thank you for the hype train chat. Appreciate that. I got a fish. Exonity's here. How you doing, Exonity? And Mila, good to see you both. Welcome back. Somebody says, I finally got it, a conversion that works, and because I now know the pain, I'll add versions for all rotation orders. Ah, cool, cool. You got some like right-hand rule shit going on there. Imagine trying to explain any tech company's name. And I was like, yeah, Stripe. They're like you know how on the credit card there's the magnetic strip that like stripes? Yeah, they're a payments company. Fortunately, I didn't have to explain Stripe, but oh, I forgot to do set today. Today, catching up on a week off of open source and a whole bunch of bunch of things to do. Any two words can make a product name? Yeah, it's true. Makes sense. Oceans produce clouds. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, evaporation. I guess that's fair. They make clouds to sell to Southern California since they don't have any. Yikes. Yeah. How is that after a pandemic you can't understand what remote working is? Yeah, I mean, there isn't really remote work for medical professions other than like, I don't know, the dudes that write you marijuana prescriptions over the phone or whatever. Polymath Man says, I almost RNG'd my new doctor after filtering doctors older than me. I retired over about 10 years. Oh man. I'm hoping this guy lasts a while. He seems nice. Konik says, I have an interview tomorrow. I was very happy to see your video today. Yes, today's video I also think is a very good one. Which is my take on how to do well on coding interviews. And I go over basically the strategy that I do when I perform a coding interview, as well as all of the like things that I say and the different approaches that I take. And I also talk about what interviewers are looking for as well. So I don't know. I thought it was a fairly good video, personally. Not left versus right-handed, but the resulting rotation can differ depending on the order of rotations. Ah, yes. Hey, what's up, Kimbigo? Got an interview in an hour too. Nice. Well, hopefully it goes well. What about your take on coding interviews do not in any way reflect a day-to-day job? Yep, that is the start of the video where I'm basically like, this shit sucks, but here's how I do it anyway. Yeah, because yeah, they're an approximation of work and in no way, shape, or form correct. Okay, we kind of expected this. This is the normal symbols shenanigans. So do this. What is the script? Fix symbols. Space, Control D. No! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Oh no. That's not good at all. I wonder if we can do part of the patch? Because I don't know. Last time I did this by hand was like forever ago. I think it's probably these arch symbols. So we'll just manually fix those ones. Okay, so that worked at least a little bit. Let's get everything below here. Okay. I get 387. What? I think I'm just supposed to get rid of... Wait, it's still there. And it's externed. confusion. I think I'm supposed to just delete it from here. Py get 387. The get and the set is gone. Oh, this is where things are sketch. That. So this is a minus, so I think we delete this, and we delete this, and we need to add this in. I is abs. Add a pi normalize path. Is that right? Yeah. There we go with a no edit amend. And we're on the build again. That's the real annoying thing with the alpha builds is they have all sorts of oops, that's not running build. They have all sorts of fiddly things I need to update, which sucks. Hope the cannon gets dropped. Oh, you're doing the interviewing. Nice, nice. Hey, what's up, Preox? Hello, hello. LME says, good luck on your interviews. Take them slow and ask questions. I agree. That is a good strat. Looks like it's time to compile Dart then. Yeah, I still need to do that. I'm hoping, so the plan is, I'm gonna get my friend to set up a virtual machine. And I'm also gonna set one up at the same time. And I'm gonna give that one a bigger disk. And then we'll be able to compile Dart. And hopefully fix that, right? Yeah, more work to do, exactly. My interviews are kind of different, giving me a real problem and wanting to see my train of thought, even if it's not the best solution. And they actually bounce back some idea what could be useful based on what I told them. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. How in the world are you understanding all of this? So I've written a whole bunch of scripts that I basically follow the same set of instructions over and over. And I learned how to do this in 2016. And I'm mostly just following, mostly just remembering those steps and running them in order. I do have a set of instructions. So like, where's the updating? Like someone can follow what I'm doing just by following these directions. Like this is the, oh, you can't see. This is the script that I just ran. So yeah, I'm basically just following directions, but they're mostly in my head because I remember them at this point. A lot of picking things up as you go and inferring, extrapolating from other knowledge and asking questions and learning. Yeah, 100%, 100%. His commenting makes coding like a thrill ride. Yeah, I talk to myself a lot when I code, and it works out, I guess. Learning is a slow process, and there's always more to know, but you pick things up as you go. I've certainly learned a lot from watching Anthony over the last few months. Cool, cool. Ellie says learning starts from not knowing. That's true, that's true. Polymathic Man says, gotta do a video on Git Aliases and get that command in a shorter form. Oh, I'm super far behind that chat. I did do one on aliases. I actually don't like aliases myself, though. I did one on Git Aliases and then Python aliases right after the video. I think I talk about it in this video. Yeah, and in this video. Both of these talk about aliases. But yeah, I don't like aliases, except for typos, which I'm fine with. Pikachu! Hello, welcome back. Anthony writes code. I recently switched to using Poetry as a package build system, and I'm quite happy with not having setup.py or CFG anymore. Oh boy. I know where this is going. You're against using pyproject.toml. I think it was about Fligate, wondering if you think it's pyproject.toml or Poetry will become the standard in Python projects. So Poetry will never become the true standard, because Poetry has strong opinions about things and doesn't really mesh well with different project setups. pyproject.toml is and isn't the like standard. There isn't really, I mean, there's like 4 standards, so there isn't one standard. That's just kind of the way things go. And I mean, it's whether you talk about build systems or install systems versus configuration files, and like, pyproject.toml wasn't originally intended to be a config file. It was meant to be a build system file, but yeah, things change over time. Random crazy person, dude. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Finally, Man says, I've been learning about meta classes and mixins. Oh no, 2 things that I try and stay away from. LME says, dropping to do some shopping real quick. Sounds good. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Enrique, welcome to the stream. How you doing? My quick comment of the day was, Jay, I know this is some JavaScript kung fu you're doing here, but dot replace works just fine. Yeah. Step 1 is learning to suck. Yeah, well, I'm pretty fucking good at that. Silly says, just wait, Pikachu, you're in for a nightmare. Yeah. What if we made our own new standard and made everyone use it? Yeah, exactly. Hey, welcome to the stream, Gims. Do you have a video about abstract base classes? I do not, but it is planned. It will be happening soon. I forgot to record this weekend. Well, actually, I just didn't feel like recording. So I need to do some recording. Because otherwise I don't have videos next week because I ran out. But yeah, maybe I'll do ABCs this weekend. And then we'll have that for next week. We'll see. But hopefully that'll happen. Okay, cool. What was I doing? We were waiting for this to deploy. Yeah? Deploy to dev. Okay, so now we can do this again. And it should just do the same set of checks. Should still fail in the same way too. Oh right, it doesn't auto refresh. I still need to fix that. Sweet. Sick. Wow, cloning the submodules. Okay, cool. Anyway, that looks good. Then we can do deploy prod, please. That'll send it off to prod. The only way to do standards is like how the EU does. You are either going to add USB-C to your phone or you're not going to sell it. Yeah, yeah. Lebon says, I just refactored tens of repos off poetry. There's weird stuff with caching, no fun with talks, tons of questions from every new contributor. Yeah, that's kind of the feel I get about it. Dusty Blue says, it's past midnight, gonna go to bed, catch you all on the Discord. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Let that deploy. Then we can then accept this. Might look at this later. Let's wait for someone to reply there. It's like, why did GitHub Actions comment on this? Mailing list thing. I already merged this. Sponsored thing. Oh, this will be fun to fix. So this was really annoying. This person was like, pyupgrade broken. They gave me this code. And was like, this code broken. Like, okay, well, I don't think pyupgrade would make this code, but if you can help me figure out how, I'll let you know. It's like, yeah. They're like, we're running 310. I was like, oh, that doesn't help me. I was like, please, just tell me what's wrong. And then they gave me this. Still didn't reproduce. And then they watched the video and they gave me exactly what I needed. Finally. But yeah, this, and then I tried it and it did actually break. So We'll fix this. And Windows, yeah. Looked on a random XCA CD and found this classic. Correct horse battery staple. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. What's this one called? Union type string literals. Yes. It could go change like a ghost, yeah. Okay, so let's start by adding test features. Is this PEP 604? Yes. Do. Oops, we need 3 dots there. 310. I also need to do this for union as well. So it's the same problem, but and then we probably want to do one where it actually rewrites it with annotations. Keep typing. Keep typing at 3. Oh yes, because in 310 it can do it anyway. Yep. Okay. Oh, but in annotations, it's just gonna remove it, right? Doesn't matter. I don't know which one happens first. Whoops. Enrique says the dick sword word on your Twitch homepage is wrong, bro. Dick sword. Fucking got him. Shit. Such a stupid little streaming, but I love it. This should be. Do we write this to none or stir, or do we do it to stir or none? Or none. Forward annotations, but with the future annotations. Oh, that's gonna run all the tests. Oh well. Annotations? Oh, I typoed. Oh, it looks like it's gonna resolve in 2 passes anyway, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna writing a test for that. Yeah, so it's some other rewrite is gonna happen first. It's gonna resolve in 2 stages, but fine. Okay, so we have 2 failing tests. This one and this one. Okay, so now we just fix those. Is this done yet? Oh, it finished. Optional. Optional, nice. Why didn't it have problems with the 32-bit symbols? I think it's gonna fail. I think it's gonna fail when I upload to 32-bit. But we'll try it anyway. Key. Copy that bad boy. Henrique, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. What is this? Annotations for ants? Yeah. Anthonytations. Yep. Come on. Why you take so long? Please, please, please. There we go. And then I need to do the other branch. So I'm gonna do the other branch before, and I'm just gonna yellow that one. Ubuntu Bionic. We may continue. This is that. This is gonna do nothing. We want to do skip instead. Makes it 0. Then we need the cherry pick these two. And reorder. Do that. Cool. Ye old copy after pasting a password. Yeah, it's true. Might be worth learning the keyboard shortcut to clear the keyboard. Yeah, maybe. This works well enough. Oh, so I'm super hyped. The next Ubuntu LTS is going to be called Jammy Jellyfish, which is just such a sick name. Up there with Yakety and Zesty for me, which was a shame those weren't LTSs because they were dope ass names. Deplorable Hobbit. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Jammy jellyfish. Jammy jellyfish, right? Jammy jellyfish. Jammy jellyfish. Yeah. Jammy jellyfish. Why not undercover Umbreon? Yeah, the password is Hunter too. Fuck, you got me, man. Okay, deploy to prod. Alrighty, your repo should be good to go now. Thanks again for the issue. Here's an example of me running it through a fork. Where did that go? Cool. Sick. Okay, now I can delete this fork. Goodbye, frock. Settings, delete the frock. You are the weak link. Goodbye. Put your jammies on? I did like Cosmic Cuttlefish? Yeah. Yeah, but again, Cosmic was a non-LTS. LTSs have been getting shafted. Okay. What's gonna be our merge conflict today? I gotta reclone this probably. Well, Vocal. Hello? Oh. Try again. No! Again? Ugh! This fucking file! How bad's the conflict this time? Which side am I supposed to use? I think I'm on the bottom side. Okay, that's not so bad. That looks right. Are you a canonical employee? No, I am not. Though I occasionally meet with the Debian and canonical Python maintainers. But I myself am not one of them. But I do know a bit about Debian packaging. Just a bit. Not a lot, but enough to get by. Oh, I fucked this up. Where's the wrong branch? Shit. Right as I say I know what I'm doing. This is what I wanted to do. And then I want to do this, and then do refresh patches, and then push this up. Yes. And then we gotta do the same thing for focal. Okay, sick. Cryzed, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. The weakest link, what year did you pull that reference from? When was that show? 2012 was the last episode. When was the first episode? Wikipedia, the weakest link. (2001). Oh wait, there was a video game? First aired in 2000. Okay. Yeah, that's a real throwback. Disco Bees, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Bees, bees, bees! Kudley says, I know you're pretty quick at typing things out, but have you seen this before? .org. Supercharge your typing experience. Oh, that's kind of neat. Except they have the wrong fucking date format. What are they doing? Clearly ISO A61 or get the fuck out. That's kind of neato. I don't think I would use it though, but Virtual Paracosm, hello, hello, good to see you again. How was your New York trip? It was great. I did eat pizza. I did indeed eat pizza. I was on the air again recently. Oh, there's weakest link US? Oh. Hot strings, I made a scuff version of that with Python xlib. Oh, neat. Neato. It's either ISO or DDMMYYYY? Nah, bro, you gotta only ISO. Is that where they get dropped in a hole? No, they just get voted out. I don't even remember how the game show worked. I felt like it was something that you could just like super game. I don't. Okay, and I think if I go to here and click the button, then that'll update. And there's still one other thing I have to do for this, for 310 and 311 that's broken that someone else has now noticed. But I haven't had time to do that. We'll do that another day. You can zoom in and out! Cool feature, GitHub! Definitely wanted my... We can make it zoom out in different places too. Like slight panning here. What a silly feature. I guess some people have slightly more complicated pipelines. Anyway, thought that was funny. Okay, that's done. This is what we're working on here. Okay, so we wrote a test, pyupgrade, plugins, typing peps 604. Okay. Not supported version. 310 or future annotations. Okay, cool. Wow, there's a lot of fucking code to make this happen. Holy shit. Okay. Empty union is not done. Arg count. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Works in every import form. Oh, cool. I thought Bang Talks was going. Oh, Akka, welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't have commands for all my projects. Maybe I should. Maybe we can add some secret commands. Yeah, we can do that. Sure, why not? Oh, we're already in the right directory. Bot, plugins. Hold first. Bot, plugins, symbol. Where's the secret commands? Here we go. And Tux. Yep, I am a Tux core dev. What else we got? We got pre-commit. I created pre-commit. And pre-commit CII. CII. I. I'm in a mood today. I don't know what's up with that. But I'm not complaining. So, at least it's a good mood. Could be bad mood. Nobody wants bad mood. What else do I work on? PyTest? Yeah, we'll put PyTest in here as well. PyTest. Yep. One of the PyTest core devs. This one is also too chunk. We put deadsnakes in here? Sure. Deadsnakes. Oh, and Flake 8, yeah, true. I maintain deadsnakes. Backport and forward port pythons. See, I knew this one was gonna be too long, so I already gave it a new line there. And Flake 8. I wonder if commands with numbers in them work. Well, we're gonna find out. I am the current primary maintainer of Flake 8. Oh god, what have I done? Still doesn't fit. Oh, what else? Is there anything else I have to do in here? Where's X? How you doing? Good to see you again in the digital realm. After we went climbing in the real realm. Bum, 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 bum. Seb V, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. It's surprising that you remember all the nicks. I don't even remember real names of my coworkers. Yeah, well, I don't know. I remember lots of stuff. Is that the version of Don't Ask to Ask? Yeah, bang UDP. Yeah. Big Brian says, I have to go to sleep tonight. Have a good night. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us. Any other projects I should mention in here? We can probably do a couple more, but that's probably enough for now. Spy Pie happy, and then we'll restart the bot, and then we'll commit and push it. Oh, hello bot, please, please, yes, okay. AOC, I was still confused with Cortez, yeah. Botez. What am I saying here? Right, do they work? Like 8. Yay. Like 9. It should not tell you anything because it's a secret command. Okay, cool. And a few project commands. Sweet. Top 5 bonked. Wait. Wait, I'm number 1 again? God damn it. I guess it's, I mean, if you include all of Marsha's, then I'm number 2. Look how Marsha is number 2 and number 3. Such as life, I guess. Really? Should I call this? Any arg is stir. Slash. We shouldn't call it slice because that's a built-in name. Node slice. Cool. Oh. It'll already be this. If is instance. I don't think this is gonna type properly. Oh, this is annoying. Because I basically need to replicate all of this logic. Ah! Do the bot messages count? Yeah, they count for some stuff, but not for everything. So what do you do here? What's the scope of the transformation? Would you literally just transform T and ABC to A pipe B type C? Yes. Would you flatten nested unions? I believe it also does that. Remember those. Zephrius! Consume. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Consume your money. You mean the free Bezos money. Thank you for the resub at 7th month streak and 9 total. That gets you a fancy new badge, right? There's a 9-month badge. Thank you for your continued support. Good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Import typing dot union A B typing dot union C D. And we'll even throw in optional typing dot optional F in there for fun. I'm pretty sure it flattens those. There's a syntax error in here, right? Wait. Oh, right. Has to be a type. Otherwise, MyPy barfs, so. Hey! Yep, see, it flattens them all. It's smart. Pog champion. Yeah, who gifted my mod a sub? One of you did that. How much work is it usually to get your puppet set up running on a new LTS? The last one was tricky because because the node stuff had not landed yet. It's usually not that much work. Like, we usually spend one stream on it. Dota, you unfollowed? For shame. D misclicked the unfollow. Welcome back, Dota. Good to see you again. Okay. And you subbed? Okay, alright. I forgive you. I forgive you, Dota. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate that. Thank you for your continued support at 5 months. Appreciate that. It's all good. It's all good. And Wikonto, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. VM 3.8 bin pip install is too pretty. I remember slices just being a real fucking pain in the ass, so that's why we are verifying what they look like. Okay. So this is what a one element slice looks like, and this is what a tuple slice looks like. Okay, so here we have a subscript. Wait, what? Oh wait, we have a subscript in both cases. Okay, yeah, no, we're looking at slice. So slice is an index which has a value. Got it. And here slice is an index which has a value. Right. But in 3.9, slice is just the value. And slice with a tuple is just the value. Okay. Okay. So I do want this same thing here. Oh, actually, yeah, we just do. It should be underscore. Node slice dot value. If this dot version info is less than 3.9. Damn it. give you an old Ramga. Okay, and stop playing. Should be good, should be good, should be good. Gotta re-follow, subscribe some of your friends also. Hopefully I can catch them. Nice. Just make a bot that tells you when someone goes live. I mean, that's what the bell is supposed to be, right? No music? Yeah, I don't have it hooked up, so. There's Bang Playlist, which has the full playlist, but I don't have anything that points you at the whole thing. Is there a linter for the double indents in your multi-line function defs? Would it be possible to use just the AST for checking for that, or is a tokenizer needed? Yeah, you need the tokenizer, unfortunately. I mean, you can kind of get it with the AST, but it's a lot harder. It's really easy to do with the tokenizer, though. And no, I don't have a linter. I would love to write one, but I have not done that yet. This line's too long now. Oh well. Oh well. He's okay. And not any arg is stir. Oh, we can actually probably just do. I just do that. Yeah. That should hopefully work. Notice me, my pie, notice me. Shit. Bad little slice. Why? You're not a real type. Ugh. Ugh. I guess I can just write this out here. Actually, this can be written as return node slice ast.stir, or is instance node slice ast.tuple, and Do this. And then I don't even think I need a paramga here. Okay, cool. And so in theory, if I change this to or false, just trying to do a little mutation testing here, we should have a one test failure. Okay, cool. And if we do false or, should also have one test failure. Sick. Book. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. That seems fine. Prevents rewriting union types with forward annotations. Something already does that? No. It just gets too quiet here, but too loud to put on your own music. Placate double incoming? Yeah. What do you mean? The fuck do you mean? Come on, my pie, you should know this. Really? It's okay with it down here? Really? Oh, I have to do is instance index. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Is instance. Okay. Alright, fine. You win this time, my pie. Okay. Are you sticking 100% to pep8 unmodified? It is impossible to do so because pep8 is not internally consistent. There are rules in pep8 which contradict each other. So, I do not. Sudo! Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. 79 calls is really annoying restriction times. I moved to the 120 call. I don't know, I like it, especially for stream, because I can have big text and you can read it, right? Then always being unhappy how arbitrarily you had to format your code to make it look okay. I mean, I use code formatters, so they mostly do that for me. I don't really have to think about it. Like this wasn't a... This would have been reformatted in the same way if I would have just let my formatter do it for me. Although this double indent is something I want to do, but I haven't done yet. It's a to-do. Okay. There's a boog. 567. 567. Okay. I said nah, right? Right, Tucci? Yeah. Alright. My pie was like, you do not pass go, you do not collect $100. It's like, damn, that was fast. Oh, it was just pre-commit.ci. Super speedy! Let's see if it wasn't that fast. 12 seconds isn't that quick. I wonder if I could replace FIFO queue with Dynamo. Didn't somebody write a blog about this? Already queuing. blah blah blah. The fuck? Why? Why are we talking about CDK? I don't need that. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. I was thinking, I wonder if I could replace SQS with Dynamo. Which I probably can, but I would probably have to think way more about it than I want to in the time frame that it would be worth. No, we're just not going to do that. That's too much work. Okay, prod deploy. Yeah, it's fair. Just didn't like the white space here. I like how we're looking at diffs also. Yeah, I guess removing the white space would be better. Care. Sure, they'll figure it out and let's merge whatever the hell. Do the first one. SQL fluff. pre-commit.ci. Nice. I think I looked at their stuff already. Didn't I contribute to this? SQL enter and auto formatter. Sorry. Why do they have two of these? Why do they have this? Confirmation? What kind of shitty formatter is this? Anyway, that's probably fine. Weird choice, but they don't need both those configs because you can configure the arguments. That's the whole point. Extra Jake, thank you for the resub at 17 months. Appreciate your continued support. Good to see you again. Sleepin says, almost dozed off with a gummy worm in my mouth and damn near choked to death. Almost done. Lost one subscriber. Holy shit. I'm glad you're okay, buddy. That really sucked. No one, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Clever name right there. Upgrade not for humans. Shame, it's for code. Yeah. Well, I just think putting for humans is fucking stupid and condescending because it's literally all of this is for humans. We don't write code for any other reason. And I'm especially salty about it because the person who popularized that phrase is kind of a dickhead. Oh, they have a conflict. Yeah, Kenneth. Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about. This deprint. A roost formatter. Cool. Sounds good to me. Looks like a like. I'm trying to say here. We'll need to resolve the conflict first, but otherwise looks good. Looks good. Boop. Does Exor says, so basically, unless we're trying to write Skynet, but even Skynet's for humans. Not in the way they expect. Fix Jake says, today I thought a recruiter was calling me. Turns out it was the hiring manager doing the phone screen. Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, Chores? Hello, hello. Who popularized it? Kenneth. As Kryzed guessed. For humans is not a nice phrase. I don't like it, personally. I've been using it as a nice thing, as in code for boopers and humans. I mean, yeah, that's fair. No one says thoughts on treadmill desks. Hang on a sec. So it's not quite a treadmill, but I have gotten myself a stair stepper. So I can now stair step at my desk, and so this is what I do all day at work to fight the depression on my stair stepper. But yeah, I'm a fan. It's also easy because you just like don't think about it, and you just get your steps on. And it was real cheap. I think it was like $60 on Amazon or something. But yeah, I get a lot of good exercise in, and it's quiet. It's a lot quieter than a treadmill. Like you guys probably can't even hear it. But yeah. I can't do it in and talk a lot though, because otherwise I get out of breath. So we're just gonna do that. But anyway, I'm a fan. I think it went well, so hopefully we'll hear back soonish. Nice. You don't even think about it, says the in shape person. Yeah, that's fair. I still have a bit that I need to work off. Yeah, I guess I can give you the Amazon link if you want it. Returns and orders. Oh, it's by the same company that made my whatchamabob, my exercise bike. Oh yeah, and it has these arm things on it that you can put on there if you want, but I attach them. I don't use them. It's good enough without it. Well, yeah, it's a pretty good workout. It's a pretty good workout. But yeah, anyway. I have a hard time as it is to keep my fingers hitting the right buttons while sitting down. Oh, type racer on the stair stepper? We'll do one type racer on the stair stepper. Okay, remember to click join. This one's for free. Normally you have to spend points for this. Okay. All right. We're ready. It's gonna be much harder. Oh God. So it's like slightly too low. I'm gonna put it up. Oh, I should make sure this doesn't break anything. Yeah, that'll be a little bit better. All right, we're gonna do one more. I think I can do better than 82 on this. I can imagine doing this while watching some media. Nice. I can do 130, 140. Yeah, I can also, just not while I'm on a stair stepper. You know? Okay, we're doing one more. One more. Did they change the cars? Your car's different, Deedels. Do I have like the old school cars? What's up with that? They changed them? Ah! No! Oh, that was worse. Okay, never mind. That was good enough. Okay, we did stair stepper. Tochiji V says, have you ever heard of libass? I maintain a libass. I guess well. I typo this as libass all the time, and it's got my name on it. It's Portal subtitle render for the ass subtitle format. Interesting. Neat. There's a ton more car options now? Ooh. Ass for humans. I love ass too. Nice, nice. Nice. Okay. That. I still have 8 more things to do. Blah. Okay, this one's probably easy. Fix nested code block syntax. Ooh. Just in the RST regex to match all code blocks, then for non-return. Okay, that's clever. I guess that'll work. This should be a set. This should be a frozen set. Okay. Langs used to be this. Okay. You could have an IPython Python block? What would that mean? Doc test types. I feel like this one should have dot star also, but I don't fucking know it. I don't care either. This can be group bracket 0, right? In modern Python, it will be written as match 0. Neat. Just a few small things to fix up here. Sweet. Oh, should I pick a different car? How do I pick a different car? Oh no, I'm under 100 now. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get over 100. We can't be sitting in this 2-digit club like plebs. The car increases your typing speed? Yeah, I should probably get a more modern looking car. Oh, is no one gonna join, so it's not gonna work? Oh. Wait. Join me so I can get points again. There's the link. Press button. Medusa Knan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a mess of a V for Vendetta. Okay. I see. I see. Okay, there we go. Now we're back over 100. I'm satisfied with that. Robin has continued the gift sub from Nackler. Thank you, Robin. Good to see you again. How you doing again? To a keyboard? Yeah. Two keyboard. Teeny tiny two keyboard. This is the 1 and this is the 0. Hey, what's up, Pari? Hello. Good to see you again. Pretty bad for a skilled programmer? What? What does that mean? If typing speed was directly correlated to programming, it would be good for you, but sadly it doesn't. Yeah. There's some correlation. Yeah, that's fair. Like when you were first starting out writing code, Daniel, it was just like, this is painfully slow to watch. Yeah, best keyboard ever, yeah. I actually, the story behind this is, I had my work laptop, and when I had it open, I would use the play pause button to do the music. But when I hooked it up, when I booted it into Linux, and I tried to hook 2 monitors up to it and had the screen open, the display driver would crash. So I had to leave the lid closed to connect 2 monitors into it. And so I couldn't press the play pause button, and I didn't have a fancy keyboard, so it didn't have a media button. So I was like, oh, I'll spend a bunch of money and build a tiny keyboard so that I can put a media button on it. So that's what that's for. Also because it looks cool, but yeah. Robin says, I'm doing okay. It's actually way too late, but been installing my new computer. Oh, I saw that earlier, but I was at work and then I had to go to the doctor's office. So I missed your stream, but cool that you're streaming again. That's awesome. Loki thought that was a recreation of the Stack Over Control-C, Control-V keyboard. Yeah, it's true. What words per minute is painful to watch? I mean, just any... I think Daniel was probably... I mean, you can't really translate words per minute into code, but it was probably somewhere around like 10. Like where I could type faster with one finger on a split keyboard sort of deal. But Zycolink says, in its code, does technology manifest itself differently the less morals involved in its creation and implementation? Yeah, how do you think we got Bitcoin? So Alex says, I like PyTest, thank you and good job. Yeah, I'm one of the core devs that works on that. All you need is this. One of my friends has one of these. biggest 1 key keyboard ever. It was not 10, my brain was 10, not my typing. Yeah, that's fair. Seem like it too, although I don't do much testing for my personal projects and I'm unfortunately forced to use non-Python at work. Yeah. Happens. Keller Marku, how you doing? Good to see you again. Okay, we reviewed that one. This one should be easy. Just now too. Merge. Close this. It did. Oops. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't take arguments. Oh, it does. Where's this switch? It looks like a plushie. Yeah, it's true. I don't know how it works. But I assume that there's probably like the way I would design it is have like 2 contacts in the middle, and just like any compression of the plush would push the contacts together in the middle, and that would complete the circuit and press the button. At least that's how I would do it. But who am I to say? I'm not an electronics person. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I guess I've soldered a few things. I mostly just follow directions. Yeah. Okay. 2.29.0. So this is a bug fix. Ah. Grab my PyPI password. Bloop. Kind of want one of those, but with Control Z. I bet you could program it to whatever key you want it to be, Kims. You say, unfortunately, I use Python for work, and everyone is really bad at coding. It's upsetting. I wish data science were better at coding. Yeah. That's the story of my life, so Alex. And then makes a squeak toy sound. I'd bang on that all day. That's what she said. Oh, that would be good though. So it says, what are you working on? We just released pyupgrade. We fixed a teeny bug with forward references. But yeah. Greg Hehe, how you doing? I saw you earlier, but I don't think I said hi. So I will now say hi. Wait, did I not see you earlier? I did see you earlier. You put a lull in the chat. How you doing? Underneath for mock, is it just monkey patching that function? How does it actually work? Yes, it is just monkey patches at the bottom of the stack. Pydoc. If we look at the start function, and we look at enter. Weird that they use this like 2 new lines style. Okay, so here is patch.adder, which somewhere in here calls getAdder. Oh, here's the setAdder. Yeah, so this is the monkey patch that happens right here. So yeah, that's how it works. MD number. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Yeah, I deserve that bonk. That's fair. Why is it the story of your life too to wish data scientists were good at coding? Because I work on essentially data infrastructure at Stripe. Yeah. Some of them are great. There's a curve as it goes, but yeah. Best Stack Overflow ever. Yeah, I'm the interactive on-stream Stack Overflow. Okay, add support for the Aspect J file extension. Aspect J. It's a seamless aspect-oriented extension to the Java TM programming language. Christ. All right, so what we did last time was go to source graph and did file AJ $. We have to see if these are unambiguously aspect J. Cannot render binary file. c.gzip.aj. Oh, this is just a this is somebody not understanding that large files don't belong in Git repos. Okay. That looks like Java. Okay, I feel like these are all Java things, so I think we can unambiguously agree that that is what AJ is. Okay, seems legit. Can we have AI and no AJ? Nice. Seems good. Approve and merge. Data infrastructure is that bad at Stripe? I would think it'd be okay being a tech company, but I also work at a bank and the data infra is so bad that I cry myself to sleep each night. So I mean, the data infra is fine. I mean, data infra in general is just There's no good data infra. Like, even the best parts of the industry and data science-y stuff kind of sucks. Like, Airflow, not that great. Beam, also not that great. The other 50 things that people use. So, even MapReduce, not that great. Like, I've never really worked with data infra technology and been like, yeah, this is good and doesn't involve putting pickles into databases. Like, well, I don't think I've ever had something that I was like, yeah, this is well designed and future proof and not write once code. I don't know. I think it doesn't help that all of Python at Stripe is in one repo, and we install like every fucking dependency under the sun. We have 480 dependencies in our requirements.txt. Just nuts. Robin's off to bed. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Pickling database is exactly what banking Python is. That's not even unique to banks. Like, Yelp had a database of pickles. Lyft had several databases of pickles. Stripe has several databases of pickles. Like, it's not specific to banks. Just the bank Python article just kind of took it to a whole different level, where not only were they storing pickles in databases, they were also storing their code as pickles in databases, which is even more fucking wild. Anthony's chick. Didn't know that existed. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Did you say putting pickles in databases? Yeah. What's in the pickles? What isn't in the pickles? I guess we can talk about specific cases. At Yelp, we had an email queuing system, which shoved pickles into the database. What else did we have that was a pickle database? Oh, Memcached was a pickle database. I break all the fucking time. We eventually had to make it so that depickling from Memcached, or a depickling error from Memcached was a cache miss, because otherwise we would melt the site every time we changed any interesting data structures. That fucking sucked. Did I tell you the emailer story? I feel like I just told the emailer story. Maybe this was in person. But yeah, so the way Yelp emails worked, I don't know if they still work this way. But you would serialize like a bunch of Python objects that you would eventually send to a template, and then you would render that template and send the email. Oh yeah, I was explaining. Someone was complaining to me about the whole thing where you cancel a subscription and you're like, oh yeah, you may still receive emails in 5 to 10 days. Not meta. You changed your name again. Thank you for the resub at 22 months. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Not Meta, formerly known as Metabytes. But holy shit, yeah, 22. You're almost. I think you're going to be the first one that gets the 24, I think. Okay, yeah, but back to the story. So I was explaining to somebody why when companies say when you cancel the subscription, it may take like 5 to 10 days. Orlin! Thank you for the resub with Prime, or the sub with Prime. Appreciate that. And hey, somebody. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. So I'm Send Ben. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Could you cloud pickle a coin miner? Oh yeah, you totally could. Okay, yes. Story time. So I was explaining to somebody why when you cancel subscriptions, sometimes they're like, it'll take 5 to 10 days to cancel that, and you may still receive emails for that. And this brings me to Yelp's email queuing system. So the way Yelp's email queuing system worked is you would, usually a community manager would schedule an email. They would say what they want the email to look like and what Python objects would get shoved into it. Things like businesses, reviews, other stuff like that. And so what the system would do is it would hydrate those Python objects, then pickle them, then I think probably gzip them or something else, and then shove those pickles into the database with a timestamp that later those will get rendered and delivered. And so then sometime later, the email system would notice, oh, I have to send this email now, and it would unpickle the objects from the database, sometimes, sometimes not, which we'll get to that in a second. And then it would hydrate these email templates, and then it would email them off. Now, the funny thing about this setup is the template rendering was super fast because I spent a whole bunch of time optimizing the template language to be faster and faster. And so where it used to be something where it was faster to render those later, it actually is faster to render the template than it is to pickle the template objects. But you know, pedantics. But the reason this sucked is whenever you pickle an object, it's basically module path plus the data of the object. So if either of those two things change, like the class moves around in the code base or the internal structure of the object changes, your depickling is going to fail. Your deserializing. That's going to fail, and so you're going to get an unpickling error. And so very frequently when we would go to send these very important emails, some code change between when they queued the email and when the email was sent would cause them to no longer depickle, and we would be unable to send the email. And so what we would do is we would redeploy an old version of the code from when the objects were stuck into the databases, sometimes, you know, weeks old code, and try and unpickle in the old version so that we can send those emails out and flush the email queue. And I ran into this a lot because I worked on like the internationalization framework, I worked on the templating framework, I worked on our markup safety framework. Like I worked on a lot of core objects at Yelp, and so I would break this all the fucking time. And I think the last big time that I broke it was when I upgraded from Python 2.6 to Python 2.7, and this had some fun. So the way I did the upgrade is we got all the test passing, then we rolled it to staging, everything passed in staging, then we rolled it to prod, and if we saw a bunch of errors, we would roll back. But we noticed that when we rolled back, even though we were back on the old code versions, some emails had been sent during those like 5 minutes that we were on prod. And those emails had Python 2.7 pickles. And one of the main things that changed in Python 2.7 that was relevant was ordered dict got introduced. And a lot of the libraries that we used ordered dict from the standard library if it was available. And so suddenly you sometimes have ordered dict objects in Python 2.6 and you can't unpickle them. And so what we did while we kept trying to roll this 2.7 change forward is we ran 3 versions of this emailer queue thing. We ran the old 2.6 version, the new 2.7 version, and an like in between version that was a new 2.6 but with, or the new code but the 2.6 interpreter. And so we just had like 3 of these things trying to chew things through this email queue and hope that they got sent. But God, it was a fucking disaster. But yeah, pickles suck. Don't use them as a persistent data store. They're not at all designed for that. But yeah, pickles. NotMeta says, I found a name that was same on every platform, so I changed it everywhere. However, shortly after, Facebook rebranded, and now I kind of want to detach from Meta entirely. Oh no. Try to not pickle that nightmare and just forget about it. Yeah, exactly, Color Moku. But yeah, pickles fucking suck. Don't. Yeah, don't. Just don't. That's enough. 2.3, 2.3.6. Just patch out the version check? It wasn't a version check. The objects were just like completely incompatible with each other. Like ordered dict just didn't exist in 2.6. You're just shit out of luck. And yes, XGBoost, man, fuck XGBoost. That is the biggest piece of shit when it comes to pickles. They break their pickle compatibility in every fucking version. I'm currently trying to upgrade it at work, and everyone's like, oh, it breaks my model. And it's like, well, tough. Recompile your model, please. And they're like, I don't know how. We wrote this code in 2018, and no one that worked on it works here anymore. And it's like, oh. I would love for your liability to not be my fucking problem. Right. I recently used Pickle to store one of my data class objects inside an EPUB. It allows me to regenerate / update the EPUB with the pickle inside of it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. How about this one? Pickling pandas data frames instead of saving as CSV. Yeah, we do that shit too. It sucks. We pickle, what are they called? Pyarrow pandas frames, which is like, I don't really understand Pyarrow, but it's somehow worse. Hey, what's up, Fabio Molina? Welcome back. Clumsy, good to see you again. I hear from data scientists usually the opposite way. No, I mean, data scientists are always like, oh, pickle, it's so convenient. And I'm just like, use Parquet? Or is it Parquet? I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. We also use that too, but that also has version compatibility issues. Like recently I upgraded pandas because we were on a version from like fucking a million years ago. And the new version Parquet was like, oh, I don't know what a file system spec is anymore, so I'm not going to give you your objects. And so then people had to rebuild a bunch of models, and I was like, you didn't write tests, so it's kind of your fault that it's broken. Okay. Next one. Reassert, which is one of my favorite things I've ever built. This thing, I love it. I wrote it on vacation when I was in France, and I think it's really cool. Basically what it does is it allows you to write a regular expression match object and compare it against a string, and it'll tell you exactly where the string failed to match the regex. I find this super useful for debugging regular expression. I actually don't use this form anymore because PyTest changed its output, so it no longer looks pretty like this. But I find this really useful. And this has saved me so many hours of time scratching my head at regexes and like manually doing this. But anyway, just show in this library because I think it's real cool. I used to do data engineering, a model no one touched. We can't migrate this, just leave it. Yeah. Yeah. No one says I have access to Anaconda 482. Due to corporate policies, I can't install new pip packages. How would you do database operations? Thankfully, SQL Alchemy is installed. But I don't want to have to manually make all the Python models. You could... So honestly, I haven't worked much with SQL Alchemy. The last big ORM I worked with was Entity Framework, and there was like a thing in Entity Framework where you would just, it was called Database First, and you would just point EF at your database and it would generate your model classes for you, and then you could tweak them. I don't know if there's a thing for that for SQL Alchemy, but I might be able to do that. Also, even if you can't pip install, you can probably still like copy the bytes over somehow. Unless you're truly in a DMZ and then you don't have then you don't have a choice. I don't know. Roboticat says, thanks for stream, but I have to go to lunch. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Can I use Babby to program in JavaScript? You can. Again, I mean, Babby is maybe not what you want to use. Where's Babby grammars? I believe there's a JavaScript file in here. Yeah, so you can write any language in Babby. And if it doesn't have syntax calling, you can add it as well. Like these all have highlights because we've added them, but yeah. Anyway. Oh no. Pickles and no, Cryzet. No. I mean, if it works, fucking ship it, whatever. Yugongmi doesn't have that. I'm a .NET guy myself. I think I'm in a DMZ. Well, you could always write SQL that generates your classes for you. Write a little program that does it. Hey, what's up, Resit? Hello. Welcome. Recently used it to debug test failures where regex was used to check for an attachment in a to be sent email. Works great. Nice. Okay, yeah, but anyway, this person wants to support full match. How would it work? I don't remember how this thing works. Because honestly, I think I've only touched this once. I think I've only made one release after the initial release, and I think that was just dropping Python 2. 2 tags. 1 and 110. What was done in 110? Oh. Literally this. Yeah, so I this was essentially write once and done code. Let's look at how it works. Kinda wanna be like, nah. Nah, bruh. It's weird that oh, I just never did this. Let's see. To do binary pattern support. But I partially wrote the code to support it. But I just never finished it? Maybe it already works and I just didn't type it? No, didn't implement it. Yeah, the problem is what? What is the problem here? Yeah, I don't know how this would work. Might be possible. Where did that go? Is this the right tab? That might be possible, but it probably works already to just use matches with your existing pattern. How does full match work with offsets? Yeah, that's what I thought. But actually, full match doesn't mean a -a -c. I think it really just means -c, and the left must be the current position due to edit. this line too? Should be PyCon. Looking at the code, I don't think it's easy to shin this in. Probably best to just use backseat or $. Your test pattern directly. Question mark. SQLA code gen doesn't come with the Anaconda install, and my place of work doesn't have it in their artifactory. Well, yeah, that would probably be what you want to use. Holdfast says, "Where's the keyboard sound?" Fire S, welcome back. Good to see you again. So, the problem is it's a dynamic microphone, so it is both very directional and cuts out a lot of the background noise. So yeah, really good mics, as Cryzed says. Yes, and well, it really just means that like if I scoot far enough away, I just can't hear at all. That's the way dynamic mics work, which is great because my house echoes, and so when I switched from where's my other microphone? Oh, it's over there. You can't see it. When I switched from my other microphone, it was a drastic increase in sound quality. Okay, next is this one from RKJ. To bump the version of .NET. Whoa. Why did that like super lag to load? Okay, seems fine. Cool. Oh, I forgot to click approve. Merge. And then we have to wait for the actions build to finish. And then I can deploy that. Okay, cool. Oop. Shall we write some GitHub actions? Oh wait, this succeeded. Sweet! Yay! Okay, cool, that means I fixed that build. GitHub, what the fuck? Go away. Oh wait, I wonder if my session is in here now. Keynotes. Blah, 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 blah. Outtakes, what? Best of? Clear don't have me in there, so I'm missing out. Did they have the, are these just the product sessions? Let's see. I was on day 1. I don't see my face in there. Oh, it is here. Oh, I do have the recording. How many views does their version of it have? 4. Get fucked. Hey, they spelled my name wrong. God damn, oh, they spelled it wrong here too. Ah! Oh well. Okay, anyway. Them's the way things go. What am I looking at here? Oh, this build. There goes your SEO. Well, I don't give a shit about their SEO because I have my own copy of the video here. And 1.3k views, doing a little bit better than 4. Yeah. Anyway. Videos, YouTubes. Okay. while that's building, we can take a look at the next thing, which is this. I don't really think such a thing solves this problem. Most would use UTF-8, which would probably be the default for such a hook. And I think requiring ASCII would be more of a pain in the ass than the security benefits. I think the correct design for solving this issue is to come up with a set of glyph ranges that are banned. But we need to decide what those are. And perhaps augment them in the future. So once I think the best approach forward is to draft a set of characters to ban and build a checker around that. And checker itself would require strict UTF-8 as well. And then I'm probably not going to bother reviewing this. This is an implementation of something that's maybe not the best. Why only Python? Because this is language Python. Yeah. I don't know why GitHub added statuses. I feel like they're silly. This is probably, I should just use UTF. Maybe I default to UTF-8. That's what I would do. You could do an incremental decode, which should be faster here. This should be Unicode decode error. But yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think it's worth reviewing this. I think it solves it. Okay, and I believe. Oh, I'm not quite caught up on. I'm caught up enough on what I want to get done today, though, which is cool. Wasn't yours one of the most viewed? So it has to be in the best of. Yeah. So my talk was like the third most viewed of GitHub Universe. And the ones that beat me were were product announcements. So feel pretty good about that. Apologetic XO says you're kind of famous. Well, a little bit, maybe. No one has heard of me outside of, you know, Python people, and not even all the Python people. So I wouldn't go so far to say famous, but I don't know. I wouldn't say what do I have on YouTube? 7,100 subs. I don't think that's famous by any means. But Teoma says, "Hey, what are you coding, yo?" Right now I'm mostly waiting for this thing to finish. And then we're gonna deploy this, and then You know what, maybe we'll try and port this to... Maybe we'll try and port talks to GitHub Actions. Talks, dev, talks. Holy shit. Oh, this is just a full... This doesn't use template repos. Okay, so this actually isn't gonna be that hard. Oh wait, it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, and it does PyPI publishing. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with this. Unless this branch has it as well. GitHub workflows, check. Oh, it does. Oh, maybe we can make it work. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and port this today. Gabrinet knows this stuff way better than I do, so probably not gonna bother there. But I've heard of you outside of Python. How? Because it says I didn't know you until today, but I've definitely felt your influence in one way or another. I do use PyTest sometimes. Oh, cool. To be famous in coding equals impossible. Yeah. I don't see you famous as people knowing you, more so the work you're doing. I guess that's fair. I feel like no one besides Guido is actually famous in the Python world. There's some quiet, very active core devs. Yeah, that's fair. The request dev is infamous. Yeah. Palettes projects. Yeah, I work on those sometimes. A little bit. Like Vuxoig. No one knows the Apple coders who are behind Apple OS. It was based for Windows OS, but everyone knows Steve Jobs, not the coders. How many famous go to cinema? Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, it's done now, which means this should update. Indeed. So we can bump this. Web. Web blueprints version. This to-do is never gonna get done because this is just way too convenient. We haven't bumped this in more than a month. Okay. Fine. Upgrade runner image. Actually, what all changed here? We upgraded .NET. And that's it. Cool. I guess we get diff against the previous one. Don't care. I didn't say it out loud, but I noticed I committed to the wrong branch, so I just renamed the branch to a future branch. I did git branch -m. -m is rename. Quick little tip. not what I wanted. Although Google did fairly good on getting a somewhat relevant Stack Overflow answer. Okay, so we'll just let this run. This should be real quick, and then I'll merge it and then deploy it to prod, and then on with our days. Oh, this is so funny. A GitHub recruiter reached out to me and was like, hey, we recently launched this thing at Universe. Like, yeah, I spoke at Universe, bruh. That's fun. Go on git cli. Obviously, -m means rename. Yeah. I think it's actually for move. I think it's --move is the long opt. Does it not have an option? Does it not have a long opt? Maybe it doesn't have a long opt. Oh, it does. Yeah. Yeah, short for move. It's like MV, which I guess is kind of fair. Neilser says, I had a look into blueprints recently. How do you register them if you don't want it to be an import side effect? I feel like I had the same problem. And so I just imported them all up here. And then I have a create app function. Yeah, so this makes it not at the module scope. And not circular imports. And allows you to have extensions as well. So yeah, this is how I did it. Oh, my comment got orphaned. Now it just looks like I'm yelling at the void, fuck Ginger 2! Although I guess isn't it called Ginger now? Not Ginger 2? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, merge. Cool. Oh, and then I also want to test. And sometimes I guess the right keyword combination. Log into my other GitHub account. I prefer the CLI interface to Mercurial. Yeah, but everything else about Mercurial kind of sucks. Oh yeah, remember when I did this? I forked a repo and then transferred it to an org and then had that org transfer it to my user to get around not being able to fork. How do you integrate the create app function in your testing client? Do I have a testing client? Is the question. App client. I guess this is how I do it. Create app is cached, so it always uses a singleton instance because I used a LRU cache. This worked fine, I guess, ish. I don't know, I feel like we fought with this for like 2 streams straight, and then this is what I came up with, and now I never want to touch it again. Add a reamd? Sure, why not? Hi, reamd. Put some trailing white spaces in here. Basically just want to check that pre-commit.ci is still working. We'll make a simple PR. It should pull the new image and give us a run here. Although the image pull is going to take a while because it's a bit of a chunk image. Still think I should split out more of the languages. Like, I don't think anyone uses Ruby. I could make Ruby not a first class image. Or not part of the base image. Make it one of the auxiliary layers. Still pulling. Actually. Shadow, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Find a catchup before it finishes. Journal CL unit marker. Oh no, I missed it. It finished. Oh no, it didn't. Wait, what are you doing? Oh yeah, it's pulling the image. Kind of slow. What are you doing? Oh, it finished. How long did it take? What? Fusion. I'm confused. Should be done now. Ta-da! And then, ta-da! Nice. Okay, looks good. So then I can deploy prod, please. Hey, what's up, Indie Monkey? Hello, hello. Are there any good blueprints editors for Python? I'm thinking to use write.js. I have no idea. I don't know what you mean by blueprints. I know Flask has a concept of blueprints, but I don't know. Do you mean just like templating or software templating, or I guess I'm not familiar with any of the three things you listed, so I don't know how to give you an equivalent for Python. Cool. That deployed, and wow, we're almost at 4 hours, so that's gonna wrap this up for today. I not get an email for this. Weird. What are you? I'm literally staring at this. Why are you sending me another notification? Okay, but yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That is youtube.com/anthonywritescode, where I upload 3 educational videos a week. I also have my second channel, which is where I upload stream VODs. So if you missed any of the content today, or you want to catch previous streams, they all go up on there now. So subscribe to either of those channels if that interests you. As for recent videos that I thought were really good, this one I think is really good, talking about the Python GIL. This one today about coding interviews, I also think is pretty good. This one was surprisingly popular, Makefile Basics, so maybe check that one out too. I normally stream on Monday evenings and Saturday at noon, and I announce my stream in 2 places. Oh, I've got here. Yeah, YT didn't work. There's YouTube G Shadow. I normally announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I talk about what I'm going to do, and then usually we do it. So we actually did this and this today. Amazing. Sometimes we actually get stuff done. And there's also the Discord, which you are free to join. Come hang out with us. There's a beginner's channel if you want to ask any questions, and a lot of smart people that can answer your questions. There's also a lot of just kind of chit chat sort of channels, which are fun. I enjoy those. But anyway, oh, that reminds me, it snowed. It snowed in Michigan, so I have my first snowmans of the year. I made a snowman in my front yard, and the neighbor has this dog that's extremely skittish for some reason, and yeah, the neighbor took their dog out, and their dog was just like freaking the fuck out at the snowman, like, what the fuck is this? Where did this alien come from, and why is it across the yard from me? I was just laughing my eyes off. No nose or eyes. Yeah, I was fucking lazy. It just looks like a dick. It's fine. Whatever. I basically just want an excuse to play with snow. Anyway, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.